Bullshit!
What's going on, guys? You're chilling with Trainer Zabza, and today I have got a OU battle for you. And looking at the team, you know, you guys have seen this before, but there's actually a twist. This is 2 battles, and you're going to see the updated team since Pokebank came out in the 2nd battle. I know, about time, right? So if you want, I'll go ahead and put up a little thing here in the video saying where you can skip to in case you just want to skip this battle, go into the next one. But without further ado, let's get to the team preview. Looking at my opponent's team, threats, I'm going to definitely say Honchkrow, considering it does have Moxie, it's got a fantastic attack, and with Priority Sucker Punch, that is a huge problem. Next, we've got Slowbro, which is a massive physical tank that can also hit on the special side, which is going to be a huge problem for my physical attackers. So one of my only Pokemon to reliably deal with it is going to be Rotom, which is ironically weak to water. Next, we have Weavile, which is a very speedy and very powerful attacker that has priority with Ice Shard and now gets Icicle Crash, which is really, really nice for it. I think that's really going to give it a nice buff in this gen. And finally, we've got Medicham, which is most likely his Mega, if he's running one. And you know what? My Mandibuzz may be physically defensive, but it does not want to take a lot of hits from Mega Medicham. No, sir. That thing is an absolute monster. But enough with that. Let's get to it. So this first battle is against Mel. I think we had this battle on a stream of mine. I'm going to start off with my cookies, as he starts off with Medicham. And right off the bat, he's going to Mega Evolve, and I'm pretty sure he's going to go for the Fake Out. So, but I think that Rotom is probably the best one to take the Fake Out, considering I don't want to switch into anything else, honestly. And next, he's going to go into Natsu, his, Delphox. And I think that's a Fairy Tail reference, which is pretty cool, I think. I'm not positive. I go into my pop filter, go for the switcheroo, because I had a hunch. I had a hunch that this thing would be Power Herb Solar Beam. And I just didn't know. Or, correction, I didn't know. I just wanted to trick its item. I didn't really have a hunch at all. I don't know why I said that, but I just had a hunch. But I have the chance to lock him into Solar Beam as I go into my Escavalier to tank the hit, go for the Pursuit, deal some massive damage, and he goes into Murkrow, goes for Brave Bird, doesn't do jack, and I'm able to knock it out with an Iron Head. So, really good, really productive first few turns. Escavalier putting in work. And now he's got Evire that's going to go for Flamethrower and knock it out. But you know what? I am happy. You almost one-shot the Delphox. You knocked out Murkrow. I am good. So now I'm going to go into my pop filter, what the hell is this thing called? I can't remember. And go for the Draco. However, I missed, but I'm not fearing any kind of attack from this Delphox because I know it's Scarfed. And it really can't do anything to me, so yeah, I'm good. I have nothing to worry about. So I switch out into my cookies as he goes back into his Medicham, and I don't want to take consecutive Fake Outs, so this time I'm going to go into my Nope.Camric, and I take the Fake Out decently well, not great, just decent, and he goes for Ice Punch, which it's going to be a solid 2-hit KO from there, and I go for Foul Play, and it does a decent amount, but I completely forgot that, like, Foul Play isn't affected by Pure Power or Huge Power, and he's able to knock me out with another Ice Punch. So now I go into Cookies because I know I can outspeed and knock it out. But he's going to go into his Slowbro. Man, I am having the most difficult time with names today. I don't know. I can't speak. Cannot speak today. Words no exist. No equal words. Anywho, I switch out into my Chestnut as he goes for the Thunder Wave. But I've got the Lumberry, and you know, it's not really... having Lumberry on this thing is very situational, but I'm glad I have it. Because I can take on Rotoms, I can take on Slowbros that try and burn me with Scalds, and he goes for Psyshock. And I'm glad it was Psyshock and not Psychic, because Psychic would have just plain knocked me out. But I'm able to go for a couple Wood Hammers, knock him out, and there goes Slowbro. So, really good. It's just, I don't know what's up with me. I can't record tonight. Maybe I shouldn't even be recording tonight. I don't know. Anyway, he sends out Weavile, goes for Ice Shard, knocks out Hank the Tank, and I have to go out into Jaws. So, Intimidate Drop is going to be nice. He's going to pull back, go into his Medicham, and this is Mega versus Mega, Mega Mawile versus Mega Medicham. Who do you think is going to win? It should be pretty obvious. I go for Power Up Punch, does a little, but I've got a nice attack boost now. He goes for Fake Out, I flinch, yada yada. And he really should have gone for something like Bullet Punch if he had it. He might not have had it since he had Fake Out, but I just clean knock him out with a Sucker Punch. And you know what? Electivire, not going to be able to take a +1 Sucker Punch from Mawile. Nope, nope, nope. So now he's down to his Weavile, and he goes for Icicle Crash, gets a flinch. Holy crud. I can't believe he actually got it. Goes for another one, and I don't believe he gets the flinch this time, which means I'm going to be able to go for a Power-Up Punch, knock him out, and that is the end of the first battle. So GG. So now getting straight into the second battle, you can see my new updated team. It doesn't look much different, but I will tell you the subtle differences. One, Noivern got replaced with Dragonite. It's unfortunate, but it did need to happen. I do need a Scarfer, and I need something a little bulkier than Noivern to tank Fire-type hits. And Dragonite's pretty much one job on this team is to tank Fire-type hits. I can switch in on a Charizard Y, I can switch it on a Charizard X, I can switch in on a Volcarona, and if needed, I can even switch in on the rare Darmanitan, or Victini. And other changes in the team, you'll see that I did have to replace Ozma in my Escavalier, but I replaced him with Amelia, the newest Escavalier, with, well, I'll just leave the move set up to you guys. You'll see in the video. Now, my opponent's team, Threats, we've got Darmanitan, which I'm glad I brought my Dragonite. We've got Tyranitar, we've got Vaporeon. Everything on his team is a serious threat. The only thing I'm not that worried about is the Breloom and a little bit of the Latias. It's still kinda iffy, but it doesn't concern me that much. So with that out of the way, let's get to the second battle. So getting into this second battle, it's versus Alec, or Pokemonix, which you guys should know by now. He's going to start off with his Darmanitan. I switch out, and I should have gone into Dragonite here, but I honestly did not think he was going to go for the Flare Blitz. And that just one-shots Hank the Tank. Holy crap. That was awful. Just really, really bad. But this time I'm going to go into my Jaws, get the Intimidate drop, and I'm going to force him out, thinking that I've got Sucker Punch. He's going to go into Vaporeon, and I'm going to take this opportunity to Mega Up and go for a Power-Up Punch, because I knew that he would bring in something defensive or maybe something to cripple me, so I thought I might as well try and get the attack boost so I can either one-shot it or come close to one-shotting it. So he goes for the Scald, does not get the burn, thankfully. Holy crap, that would have been awful. I go for Play Rough and knock out Vaporeon. And now he's going to send in Darmanitan. I have no idea why, but you know what? Free Sucker Punch kill is okay with me. So he's going to pull back, go into his Breloom, and now I have to switch out because I can't go for Sucker Punch because he's going to out-prioritize if he has Mach Punch. And I knew he was going to go for Spore anyway, so might as well go into my Pokemon with Overcoat. So now he brings in his T-Tar, and it pretty much, it walls, how do I put this? It checks Mandibuzz, not walls it, because I can still do, like, chip damage with, but he can hit me harder than I can hit him right now. So he's going to go right for Stealth Rocks as I go into my Mawile, predicting him to either go for the Stone Edge or set up Rocks. Either one was I was predicting. And I go for the Iron Head just to straight one-shot it, as he goes into his Excadrill, which was having the Air Balloon, so now I don't have to worry about any kind of item. And he goes immediately back into Breloom as I go for the Sucker Punch. And I can't risk this thing going for a Spore, but he just takes the opportunity to go for a Power Up Punch, which is a really, really nice move. I've never seen Power Up Punch Breloom, but that's really cool. So I go into my physically defensive Mandibuzz, and I decide that I really want to go for the Defog to get rid of the rocks. That is going to be my first priority. And he sends out his T-Tar again. I'm not sure why. It's a check. I know why. It's a check. He goes for Earthquake as I go for Roost. He gets a crit, and, you know, even a crit, look at that damage. It's nothing. I go for Foul Play, thinking he's got some decent physical attack, and it's doing a good amount, and he misses a couple Stone Edges, but I gotta tell you, they did not matter. Even if it's super effective, I've got Roost, I'm physically defensive. You saw how much the Earthquake did. A Stone Edge would probably do about double that, and since it was a crit, it just didn't matter. So this turn I decided to go for Brave Bird. I don't know why. I thought maybe he would switch out. I guess. I was kind of expecting Breloom, but he goes into Latias, and now goes into Excadrill, and I've got nothing to worry about. So I decided to go into Amelia when he brings in Latias because I could tank the hit, but he did switch into Excadrill. I go for the Drill Run. Oh yeah, that is the new move that it just pretty much guarantees my coverage here. So I managed to knock out the Excadrill, and now he sends in Breloom. Sorry, but Power Up Punch is not going to be enough. I'm going to go for Iron Head, knock him out, and now he's got it. And now he's at +2, but I've still got mic stand. That's right, I named my Dragonite mic stand because, you know, when you got the pop filter, you got the mic stand. I go for Outrage, knock out his Breloom, he sends in T-Tar. I can still go for another Outrage, knock out his Tyranitar, and now all he has left is Latias. And the battle would have ended right here if I didn't get confused. Now, if I wasn't confused anymore, I would have just... If I wasn't confused, I would have just gone for another Outrage and just ended the battle there. But unfortunately, I do get the confusion, so I'm going to switch out into my Rotom... or my Cookies! I'm always going to say it like that, guys. You can't stop me. And I can't do it... It's pretty much out here as fodder. Because it can't knock out the Latias, and I definitely do not want to give it a Scarf. Because that'll pretty much... That'll, like... That'll... What's the word I'm looking for? That will... It'll pretty much make my Dragonite Scarf meaningless. Because what's the point of Dragonite having a Scarf if Latias also has a Scarf? Which, it's already fast enough as it is. It doesn't really need a Scarf. So, finally, Cookies goes down to the Sandstorm. And I'm going to be able to send in my Dragonite here. I'm going to be able to go for the Outrage and knock out his Latias. Because that's just what Dragonites do. They knock out things with Outrage. So, GG Pokemonix. And I hope you guys all enjoyed the new team. Today's talk of the day, I want to know what you guys' opinion on this new team is. Well, it's not really new so much as it is updated. Because there are new teams on the way, but would you like to see more of this team? I know you guys are... You know what? Never mind. Just tell me what you think of the changes I made to the team. Because I know you guys don't want to see more of this team because you've already seen enough of it already. And don't worry, the other team is retired. You won't be seeing it again. And I've got more battles with new teams coming your way. So just... tell me what you guys think of the changes I made, and we'll pretty much just leave it at that. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. My channel would not be possible without you guys. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you next time. Please be sure to visit the artists that make these videos possible. Also, if you need help recording X and Y battles, be sure to message me on Twitter or add me on Skype and we can set something up. Finally, I hope you all enjoyed that video, and if you did, maybe you'd like to check out more of my content in the annotations or the links in the description below.
Oh! Wow! Leave Agnes alone, Jesus.
Bravely second.
I'll use that again, sure. I'll brave up while I'm at it too. White magic.